So here we have these two gaming chairs. Now these are both pretty similar, but they definitely do have their differences, and one of them stands out as the better chair, so let me give you a closer look at them to help you figure out which one is right for you. The chair on the left is the Autofull gaming chair, and this one comes in at right around $200. And then the chair on the right is the GT Player gaming chair, and this one is about $30 cheaper. Both seats have about 2-inch thick cushions, and they're both nice and comfortable. Both seats have footrests that fold out to about the same length, and the cushions on them are about the same thickness. This chair does have a little tab that makes it easier to pull out when you're sitting in the chair, where this one doesn't. They're both covered in this really nice soft faux leather, nice and easy to clean, feels nice as well. As far as cushioning on the backs of the chairs, I think the Autofull chair has a bit more cushioning than the GT Player chair, and there's definitely more cushioning around the chair. All of this is a nice comfortable foam, where on this chair I can definitely feel it's a bit hollower and doesn't quite use as thick of a foam to surround the frame. They also both have a headrest and lumbar support pillow, but they are a bit different. This one's nice and soft, which I do find a bit more comfortable than this one, which is a bit more firm. But I do like this lumbar support quite a bit more. It's a nice soft memory foam, it's a decent size. Where with this one, although it is on straps and it's adjustable up and down, it's just not quite as comfortable as this one. This one though does have a massage feature where this one doesn't. Anyway, there is also a difference in the bases. This one is a nice stainless steel, where this one's just a hardened plastic. They're both plenty sturdy, but the steel one is probably a little better. But now getting into the bigger differences, and that's going to be these armrests. These are nice and sturdy solid metal that's bolted to the bottom of the chair. You can adjust them up and down as well as side to side. They have a pretty firm foam on top, which I do personally prefer. They're really nice and sturdy, where the armrests on this chair are just made of a hardened plastic. They're still pretty solid, but there is a little bit of movement, and they have a nice cushiony foam on top. Both chairs can lean back, but you can see the Autofull chair leans back quite a bit more, and I really like the handle placement to lean it back. It's right next to you and super easy to use when you're sitting in the chair, where on the GT Player chair, it's right next to your up and down lever, so it's just a little bit more difficult to grab. Also, when you lean this chair back, the armrests do fold back with it, which is definitely nice, and on this one, you can see that they don't move with it. Anyway, with all that being said, they both have their pros and cons, but my personal pick is going to be the Autofull gaming chair. I just really like the lumbar support, and I also really like how you can lay it basically flat. I really like the lever placement on it. The little bit of extra cushioning isn't super noticeable, but if you're sitting in the chair for more than an hour or so, then you definitely do start to notice it. That being said though, the GT Player chair is still a pretty nice chair, and if you don't care that it doesn't fully recline and that it's a little bit less comfortable, then this chair is definitely a decent pick as well, and you'll save a little bit of money. But in my opinion, overall, the Autofull chair is the better chair.